Yo, what's going on, everybody? What the fuck was that? Holy crap, we're starting off the fucking new episode with some weird noises here. You already know. It's your boy Joe. With my fucking player partner,
William Ra motherfucking Rodriguez, back at it again. You already know who it is.
you already know who the fuck it is, dog.
Got
So
the
check
King
it
Cobra
out.
in hand.
Will's got the King Cobra. I got a High Life to my right. We just got done, what did we just get done doing, Will?
We did a little bit of some practice for the THP set and your own set.
And my own set.
That's going to be coming up on the show tomorrow. I mean, I don't know when you guys can hear this, but tomorrow on the 30th is, in fact, the THP's first show. Joseph's second show.
For those of the people in the audience that aren't aware of our musical other side, we mentioned a few times here before. Yeah, we do a little bit of the rapping and the making of beats. So
Correct.
I've already done my first debut show, and tomorrow I'm gonna do a little closing
Debut?
show.
Debut?
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, my debut.
I'm gonna keep saying
My
debut. I've been saying, look, I'm gonna be completely honest, and I don't care if I sound like an idiot.
That's
I've been
like
saying debut for like so fucking long that there's no way I can go back to not saying it like that.
Do you know what that sounds like?
What?
That sounds like if the world got fucking nuked, right?
Okay.
And then everyone came back and they're like, barely started learning words again, and they're like, debut. But they meant debut.
We're making the new Earth debut.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always said debut. My bad. I don't know.
I mean, it's not
Whatever.
a problem.
I've never had
I don't got a problem.
I've never had a history of me being a very intelligent person, so it's okay.
You're fine.
Anyway, so yeah, we got the show going on tomorrow, so we put in some practice with
Correct.
with the crew, and
We did.
I guess we're ready for the most part. It should be a cool show. Check it out. We're playing a fucking show inside of a church.
Wild and crazy.
In a fucking church.
And we don't got the most, we got, how do I put this, Joseph? We don't have the most church-friendly lyrics.
We really don't, but it's going to work out. It's going to be really cool.
We'll finesse the situation
Yeah,
pretty well.
it's going to be cool, though. So, yo, anybody that wants to check us out, by the time you hear this, I'm not sure exactly when this will get uploaded.
Word.
Pretty soon, but, if it doesn't get uploaded before the show or whatever, then, feel free to check us out on the SoundClouds at Trap House Punks. Or you could also find me, Jay Vades, anywhere you find music, whatever, SoundCloud, Google, whatever the fuck you want to do with my name, Jay Vades, Jvades. You could look me up wherever. My boy Mass Dub's going to make his debut soon. Debut. See, hey, I'm learning. Look, I said debut, then I said debut, and now I'm going to start saying debut. Whatever.
Closer.
I'm getting better at it, okay? I'm learning here.
Practice.
Will is going to have a tape out sooner or later that I will produce very beautifully.
We will see what cracks. I'm
Yeah,
ready for it.
we'll see what happens. But anyway, enough of the little intro here. So we got a couple things to talk about. Now we're back on the fucking roll with the podcast, not me. Last time was just a little like warm up type of deal because it had been a little minute. But now we're back on the fucking pod, and we're ready to go this time.
Yeah,
We got a lot of good shit to talk about today.
Try to
Anything
keep
you
it
want to get
on
into
schedule.
before I start talking about the main topic? Because we're just gonna go ahead and start with the main topic, and then after go from there.
Sure, this can kind of go into this could kind of lead into the main topic.
All right, go
I don't know
ahead.
if I told you this. I can't remember the exact date this happened to me, but I know it happened probably a little bit before we did the podcast after the hiatus. You feel me?
Oh, okay,
'Cause I
yeah.
remember I was gonna
So
talk about it.
like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but this is the first time it ever happened to me, and it was fucking weird and wild.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know how to explain it. So I was just chilling. I get an hour for lunch, but they only give us 30, and then we got to come back.
Oh,
So,
for real?
Yeah. So
Whack.
I know. So then we spend the rest of 30 in there. So what I usually do, dip out for a nice 30, chug a couple fucking brews.
Oh, what do you mean? You have 30 minutes at work and then 30 minutes outside of work for lunch?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What's
it's-
up with that?
I don't know. It's fucking weird. I never bothered to ask about it, but
Well, so you have to leave for 30 minutes?
like you don't have to. You can stay there if you want.
Oh,
But I'm
but
saying-
you could,
yeah,
but you
you
can't
can.
leave until after 30 minutes.
No, but you have to come back within 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fucking weird.
Yeah, I know. So for the most part, what I do is go by Lulu's, kick it, chug a couple brews.
Lulu.
Yeah, come on back. And then, so as I was waiting by the door, because I'll call and be like, yo, I'm at the
Yeah.
front door. And they'll be like, for sure, be right there. I'm like, all right, cool. So as I was waiting there, right before I got off the phone with these motherfuckers, telling them I'm at the door, this fucking bird flies full speed, slams right into the fucking plate, like right into the window, and it falls right at my feet. And I was like, what in the actual
just like that?
Just like that. And no, like it twitched a little bit, and then it went and died. And I was like,
that's fucking crazy.
So
that bird was really going that fast and was like, fuck it.
Dude, I don't know what it thought, because usually people say that birds fly towards like mirrors when it's, or not mirrors, but like windows when it's like facing outside. You can see through it, and they're like, oh, that's outside. Poof, and they'll fucking smash into it. Oh, so
it's total accident. That sucks.
Well, I don't know about if it's an accident, but I looked it up, and I said, what the fuck does that mean? On Google, and I mean, because I was being mad weird about it.
Yeah.
And essentially what it said is when a bird flies into a window while you're waiting for an open door or a closed door, it's a bad omen or a metaphysical
Oh yeah, I've
change.
heard about that too.
And I'm like, I don't know about that. That makes me feel uneasy about things.
Well, yeah, going back to an old story of the good old 2-1 Twan. Remember what Lisa told us about before he was born? How fucking crows used to slam against their fucking.
No,
you never. I'm pretty sure she told you that story, man.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm gonna retell it. It's a good story to tell, especially for the podcast. So check this out, guys. I take a nice little seat. We're about to get spooky. This is the legend of 2-1, aka Twan, aka Anthony Mendoza. So before Anthony was born, this, by the way, all credits go to Lisa Mendoza. She's the one that told me the story, okay? So I'm not making this shit up. This is a story told by his own sister, okay? So it's very valid information.
Just get into it.
So here we go. So before Twan was born, I guess more than once, more than one occasion this occurred. When Twan's mom was pregnant with him.
Correct.
Whenever she would sit down on the couch or some shit, the big ass fucking door.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was the same house, so whatever.
That's if the sliding door.
Yeah,
because
Lisa said it was like a sliding door.
Because those birds would have to go dummy out of the way to hit that door. Like just.
Well, more than once she said that every time she was at that particular spot, that crows would come and slam against that shit hard as fuck.
I don't know why, but I don't believe that. I feel like Lisa just told you that for some reason.
I don't know, man. Lisa was real serious when she told me. Twan had no idea about the story either.
That's how good storytelling is done.
Hey, Twan believes it. I believe it. I don't believe it.
I'll ask his goddamn mom.
But you know what makes the story crazy though? There was a bunch of crows, right, slamming against the thing, whatever. That, like you said, that's a sign of a bad omen, because back in the day, birds would supposedly eat bad babies, like babies that were evil. Crows would come down and fucking kill them,
Right. But however, this bird in my story wasn't big. It was like one of those little fuckers that like
those little tiny ones. Times.
It was one of those, but it was still weird nonetheless. I watched that fucker take its last breath on my feet.
The weird part about Twan's story though.
Oh yeah.
He didn't even know about all that, right? Until I told him, and like a year or 2 years before I even told him that story, this fool got a tattoo of a crow, as you know, right here, on his arm. And I had asked him before telling him the story, like, hey, just out of curiosity, why'd you get that tattoo,
Of course.
And he was like, oh, just cuz.
Okay.
So then I tell him the story, and now that tattoo has a purpose.
I don't know about that. Like I said, I'd have to ask his mom about that, because I'm pretty sure she would know.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, okay, if you want to dive deep into the information, and
I will.
All right, we'll get back to you guys if this is a legitimate story.
I look forward to doing this.
Hey, like I said, I didn't make it up. Lisa told me, so.
No, I know. I'll press Lisa about it.
But anyway, so all right.
But
fucking.
Anyways, what that was supposed to transition to was to bad omens.
Bad omens and death.
Yes.
You want to say it? Okay, look. So here we go. I'm gonna put this in the title, so you guys already know what's gonna happen right here. So as a lot of you guys know.
And it's not really that much news, but we feel need to address it.
Yeah, I'm addressing it because not as news, but because I have very high respect for this individual, and he's been a big part of my childhood.
Preach.
My boy Stanley, R.I.P. Rest in fucking paradise, man. Stanley. It's such a horrible loss, but look, when I heard about it, I was bummed out, but I wasn't like, what the fuck? Because it's like, come on, like he's lived a long life, man.
How old was he?
95, I think. So it's pretty.
That's a good one.
I was really hoping he'd make it to the hundreds though, just so he could be super legendary. But that's still legendary, man. You went through, all the things he did and all the things he created, and And the fact that he got to see all his creation, for the most part, all of his real big ones at least, see the big screen, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Excuse me. So I think, yeah, he died and all, but the man left behind some legendary shit, and the man for sure probably died happy. I'm sure he's very proud of his legacy, man.
Most definitely.
To me, Marvel Comics has always been the best when it comes to comic, but yeah, definitely. I don't, I read a lot of different comics. Will does too, but Spider-Man's always been my favorite, and Marvel just has always had more characters that appeal to me.
Definitely.
So it sucks that he's gone, man. Like I was telling Will, I've always wanted to meet him, and get some shit signed.
Yeah, but
slang it on the eBay. No, I'm just playing.
But you know how it is ever since fucking Lando.
Yeah, fucking Lando. I think we've told that story before, at least once, about how he charges $50 for an autograph. So you could imagine how much Stan Lee would have charged. But honestly, fuck it.
What's his real name? So we can shout him out.
Who?
Lando.
Oh, fucking Billy.
Wait, what?
No,
Billy D.
Billy D. Williams.
Dude, that boy.
Shout out Billy D. Williams, but god damn it.
Shout out Billy D. Williams.
$50 for someone to just sign their name on the fucking.
God damn. I bought a toy and everything. I bought a fucking toy.
And you were like, you know what? Fuck the signature. I'm just gonna. Damn.
I'm so upset with that.
Hey, they should have gave us a warning. But anyway, going back to that shit, fucking Stan Lee was great, man, and. Yeah. I don't think he's ever really gonna get forgotten, dude. Like, this dude's legacy is gonna, they're just gonna keep rebooting these fucking movies.
And plus, he has a lot of cameos that they shot before.
Shitload of cameos. Did they really?
Yeah, because you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Like they had pre-shot a bunch of cameras for movies that they haven't shot
they're
yet.
smart. So he could actually have the cameos.
Yes, because
so they kind of seen it. Yeah,
he's 95 after all. You know what I mean? They're probably like, yo, let's get.
He was probably like, well.
And plus, he loves acting. You know what I mean? Like,
he loved all his little fucking.
I don't know if you saw him in like a couple of Kevin Smith's movies, like Mallrats.
Oh yeah, of course.
And wasn't he even in Yoga Housers?
Yeah, I think he made a little cameo. Right. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but God, that movie sucked.
It did.
I'm sorry, Kevin Smith, but that movie fucking sucked, bro.
I'm pretty sure he knows that.
Yeah. Hey, Husk was badass though.
Yeah, definitely.
But Stanley was great. R.I.P. to the man. There's not really too much I can say other than I'm going to miss the guy for being around in the films. But luckily, like Will said, we got those cameos already pre-recorded. But still, it's not the same. Like, knowing he's dead, it's like, damn. It's like when we saw the Princess Leia CGI shit at the end of Rogue One. It's like, damn. It was nice. But, like, knowing she's not around no more, it's like, damn.
It was terrible. I felt real sentimental about that moment.
Yeah, man. The princess, bro.
True.
R.I.P. Stan Lee, man. So, who would you think? So, now that we're on the topic of Stan Lee, my dude, I'm gonna get into a random segment. So, let's talk about Marvel Comics a little bit.
Okay.
Let's just start with the basics. So, what was your? Do you remember what your first Marvel comic was?
My first Marvel comic. Yeah, honestly, I think it was fucking one of the Fantastic Fours.
Nice.
Like, it was that one that kind of looks like the #1 issue, but it's not. Yeah. It's like number 14 or some shit. It looks wild, like different and shit.
Like all crazy.
Well, it looks the same, but people who are comic book heads are like, oh no, trust me.
Oh, it's like the variant or what?
No, it's not a variant. It's just like the covers look very similar. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's like a wannabe #1. You mean?
Yeah, so it's kind of easy to miss into.
Yeah, those are just like the reprints.
Yeah, and I remember looking at that one and being like, damn, this is fucking crazy. But then again, I always used to get like some comics passed down from like my older cousins and shit.
No, there you go.
Because they would fall out of it, but they would have fucking dumb fucking ones like ones you never heard of. You know what I mean? Like I remember there was one where like it looked like Spider-Man. But like instead of it like he had like the tight suit. You know what I mean? Like. It almost looked like he had like one of those long sleepy beanies on.
Oh god.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? But I don't know, man. But anyways, I always knew who like Spider-Man was, and I always knew who the X-Men were, you know what I mean? Even before they had their fucking what do you call it?
Movies.
And I don't know about you, but I was a big fan of the fucking the Spider-Man TV show, the animated one.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude, that show even the X-Men one was tight.
Yeah. Those are
really
shit.
Good shows, dude.
I remember that shit sounding like the theme song to fucking.
Or which one? The Spider-Man one or the X-Men? One. Oh, the Spider-Man one was pretty tight.
It sounded like fucking Barracuda.
Like it was like
one riff. Yeah. Yeah. That's just hard. That's such a tough shit. Yeah, it wasn't badly written out. Like doing Spider-Man, we need you over here. Like they actually had plot points and
yeah. No, the show was very well constructed. Like each episode like led up to each one, and
it was great.
It had a bunch of great villains too. The Batman one, but that's DC. But the Batman animated, talking about animated shows, was good too.
That was still good. There's a lot of animated shit that's good out these days, but
yeah,
we don't get into that. Let's try to stay on the boy Stanley.
Fucking Stanley, you know. As a kid, I used to think he was like a fucking god, dude. I still do. He's a fucking comic god for sure.
That's not even his real name, though, is it?
Nah, I think it's something. It's probably something similar,
now, right?
Well,
he changed it probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's
face of fucking Marvel.
Fuck it, right?
Yeah.
I think my first comic book was for sure was the Ultimate Spider-Man comic. I don't remember what issue it was, but I do know it was the first. It was the debut of like Ultimate Doc Ock, because it's like when he had barely, turned into Doc Ock in the Ultimate comics, whatever. That shit was pretty tight. Right. And then I had a bunch of reprints too of like the old '60s comics, bunch of reprints. And then one thing that really got me into comics and shit as a kid was going back to the animated Spider-Man show. Right. I had the DVD of the Green Goblin versus Spider-Man, whatever.
Oh,
you know
shit,
the one,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly.
Where he's got the stupid camera thing. It keeps going through the teleporter thing.
But and then Hobgoblin gets a hold of it.
Yeah, they're just like fight. Yeah, that was a good one. And then at the end of that one, I rented it back in the day from the good old Hollywood Video.
Twist. I can't remember what the twist was. That one had the fucking sickest twist.
Oh, Harry Osborn becomes Goblin too. That's why.
That one had. I don't know if that was a twist, but that one had the most sickest twist in my childhood.
Yeah, it had some crazy. I don't even remember. I got to rewatch that shit.
My childhood.
Fucking that shit was tight because at the end it had a cartoon from the old '60s animated show, like that that shit was tight. Green Goblin had the fucking broomstick. He didn't even have the glider yet. That shit was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had the little broomstick. That was way back. First appearance Goblin.
That's
that shit.
Throwy.
Yep.
Speaking of first appearances and Spider-Man, since we're on the subject.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you remember playing Spider-Man 2?
Of course, man. I love that game.
But do you remember this specific mission where
I remember all the missions.
Okay,
I played that game so many times.
Well, then let me enlighten you, good sir.
All right, go.
So, remember that one where you slide in and just boom? For some reason, fucking Mysterio's robbing like a fucking.
Oh yeah, when you go into the lick and then it shows like his level going like so. Yeah. Like, and then you just fucking punch him one time and he's like, stop.
His fishbowl falls off. But then this fool gets vengeance by putting you in that weird ass dimension room where you gotta fight a bunch of cells, but they look weird.
Before that.
Was that before that?
That's the last time you see Mysterio when he's trying to rob the lick. Nah.
Oh well, then my memory deceives me.
Because then he shows up again. You're like, what, this guy again? And then you just punch him, and then that's it. That's why they made it really funny.
But remember the level that I'm talking about?
No, yeah, dude, the mirrors, and then all those deformed Spideys coming out of the mirror. That shit's hard.
That I feel like that was one of the most cleverly set up levels.
That was such a good level, dude.
You know what I mean? Like
it almost felt like a Joker funhouse.
Yeah, and you had to like crawl on like the ceiling, and then it would flip. And then it would fall down. Yeah. And you have to.
You know what else is pretty hard when you first fight him in the arena? When he's got the little, you have to get up to him inside the stadium, and you have to go through the obstacle course first.
Fuck!
I remember you start off and the little things are moving everywhere, and if he sees you, he fucking zaps you. And if he zaps you 3 times, you lose. So you have to like not be seen.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that exactly.
And when you're throwing the bad guys in the holes and shit, that was a good one. That whole game was good, bro. That was really. That was a
weird fucking game though, but it was still dank.
It was dank.
Speaking of which, I still need to play that new one.
Come on, man. You got the PS4. How you not playing that shit? Dude, it was on sale. Bro, on Black Friday. It was like $30. $30.
Cyber Monday.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up. It's not my fault. I didn't know it was on sale. Like I said, I don't really play the PS4 that often.
You should. I got hooked on it. I kind of finally, now that I've had both consoles for like a good while, I've been able to find the balance between the two. I'm able to hop between both of them now without like feeling weird.
I have yet to.
Because I remember when I was on the PS4 at first, I didn't want to play the Xbox anymore. I was like, I was like, this is better. But then like I missed the Xbox, got back on it, so now I kind of have this balance where like I switch off between the two.
Yeah, it's a little hard. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't found that balance yet.
You will.
Hopefully someday.
You will. It took me a minute.
When I get God of War, hopefully.
I just got it. I haven't played it yet, and I'm not gonna because I kind of want to replay the first 3. and then I'm gonna play it.
What the fuck?
I need a refresher, man.
You don't need a refresher.
I'd like to. I'm just annoying like that. My ADHD doesn't let me just play new shit. I have to go back and play everything else first.
Are you serious?
I do that with a lot of games.
Don't you remember what happened?
Yeah, but I want to replay it.
Fair enough.
I'm telling you,
I can't argue with that.
I'm just weird like that. Like, if a new game comes out that has like a shitload of sequels before it,
Right.
I will play the fuck out of the set. Even if, like, look, a great example right here. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out.
Right.
Although I've already played the shit out of the Kingdom Hearts games. Well, there's some I haven't played, which is why I'm doing this too. But I'm replaying all the Kingdom Hearts games, even the ones I beat already, just to get caught up again with the story.
Right.
And those are long games, bro.
Oh yeah, they are.
I beat the first two, and now I'm on the side like story ones.
Jesus Christ.
I'm on the one I'm playing right now is called Birth by Sleep. That one's pretty good.
That one sounds like I'm gonna fall asleep.
No, it's a good game. It's
You
fun.
feel me?
It's a good game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fall asleep playing this shit. What the fuck?
I'm just digging.
No, but I'm going back to Marvel. Marvel's tight, man.
Yeah.
I think I've talked about this before, but it's a cool little, not a fun fact, but look, comics are cool, but don't get too invested, or don't let people get invested if you want to and you have the money. Okay.
Is this about your?
It's about Continental Comics.
Oh my.
I think I've mentioned it. I'm just gonna say real quick because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've
It's
talked
a
about
good
it
story.
before.
I enjoy hearing it again.
You know, I'm pretty sure I told it in a previous podcast. That's why I'm not gonna tell the whole thing. But you know, I was buying comics for a long time, and I got to a point where like the comic shop was holding comics for me. Nah, not holding me hostage, but they were like putting comics aside for me, you know. And like I was like, sick, yeah, all the shit I want, but I didn't realize how much shit it really was. So every time I was picking up comics, like every couple of weeks, it was like $100. I was like, yo,
we got a whole stack waiting for you.
Yep, man, that's how they get you, man. They're
well,
like,
because
it's all this cool shit. You don't want it, or I'm gonna fucking put it aside for you.
in the same sense, it was your fuck up.
It
also.
really was my fuck
Because-
up. I should have been like, nah.
Because I remember the first time you had told me, yo, I got this box set up over at Continental. I was like, yo,
I
that's
thought it was
sick.
gonna work out, man, but I got really overwhelmed with
Do
it.
you know how I knew it wasn't gonna work out?
How?
Because you're like, trust me, they just asked me what comic books I wanted to keep track of, blah blah blah, and I was like, Spider-Man, this one. I'm like, your box is about to be fucking OD expensive, son.
And it was.
It was. Well, that's just because you told them every comic book in the fucking world you wanted. You know what I mean?
Hey, they were like, just
Should
tell
have
us
chose like
everything you want, man.
like a small amount.
You know what's bullshit too? They add more. Like, let's say I told them I want Spider-Man on there. They're gonna be like, oh, well, here's a comic with Spider-Man. Let's add it in there. They legit did that, and then they would hit me with, well, you have to buy it now because it's in your box.
I'm like, no, I can't. You can put it on the fucking shelf.
A few times I was like, nah, fuck you. Ah, man. But anyway, Marvel comics are dope, man. They're probably still going to be made. I mean, Stanley hasn't really
Of course.
even been in charge of the process of the new comics, so that's going to keep going.
That fool got sued by them, too.
Oh, yeah?
Marvel?
By Stanley?
No, Marvel got sued. No, Marvel sued Stanley or something like that.
The fuck? Why?
Or some shit like that. I don't remember the whole details about it, but I know they went through a lawsuit because like he was like the face or like some shit like that.
Okay, he is the face. So.
Yeah, I know, but like, you know what I'm saying.
Fuck you guys over there.
I gotta do more research about it. I don't want to spit mad false facts, but I do know for a fact there was a lawsuit between Marvel and Stanley, but I don't know which one did what or did who's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, man. Well, fucking R.I.P. Stanley, man. Everyone's gonna miss him, and it is a shame. I wish he could have lasted a little longer, so my selfish ass could have gone and met the guy.
And gotten a little fucking signal.
Nah, I hope he's resting in peace. I hope he's in paradise with all his creations or somehow. You know what I mean? Because we don't really know what happens when you die. For all we know, it's just a dream or some shit. Like, you die and you just sleep forever. So, if that's the case, I hope my boy's sleeping with all the fucking Marvel universe.
And plus, he's with his wife now.
Oh, did she passed away before.
Early,
like, not even that long ago, right?
A couple years
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that's true. Man, you know, they always say when you're a couple and you're that old already, once one of you dies, like the other one just dies pretty soon.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it happened with my grandparents. My grandpa died. Maybe like a year or two later, my grandma passed too. It's like, that's it. Once one's gone, it's like, it's weird like that. It's just that connection you have.
I feel that.
Or some shit. But anyway, R.I.P. Stanley, man. For real. R.I.P. Fucking mad love for that man. Fucking, you got any other segments you want to get into?
I got something here. I don't know if it.
Yeah, because I seen you reading something, so I'm like, all right.
About the lawsuit?
Oh, about 6ix9ine?
No.
Or
the one, that's a good transition anyways. But between Stanley and
oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
It says that in April 2005, Marvel announced that it had settled with Lee, suggesting that the payoff cost of the company to $10 million. Of course, the idea that Lee had to sue the company that he spent his life working for and crisscrossing the globe promoting gave journalists the attention-grabbing headline they needed. And while the settlement announced seemed grandiose, it was a small penance to pay for the Spider-Man film alone, which netted Marvel $150 million in merchandising and licensing fees alone.
So much money invested in those fucking companies, man.
But it was over. But essentially, it was over the selling and property.
Oh, so they didn't want him being like the main.
Yeah, they wanted to buy it off him essentially or something.
Well, they should have just done that shit.
Well, they did, and then this fool's like, "No, I want to be in cameos or some shit."
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm glad he still did all that shit, man.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, talking about
lawsuits.
Our boy 6ix9ine. I know fucking everybody out there's talking about this shit. But
everyone knows.
Whatever.
But at the same time, I want to fucking talk about it.
At the same time, you know, even though everyone's talking about it, it's not our opinion. So does it matter?
No.
Exactly.
My opinion matters.
The Who Is You podcast is the only fucking opinion that matters. And the only opinions that you guys should be abiding your fucking lives to, okay?
Exactly. Sign a paper. It's law.
Look,
son.
Everything we say here is facts. And you should believe us over anything else, all right?
Because everything we say is just a bill, and then it gets motherfucking turned into a law. And then it gets
vetoed. Me and Will were just talking about fucking, what's that shit called? School of Rock? No. School of Rock's Jack Black's movie. House of Rock.
Is it House of Rock?
I don't fucking know. Look, everybody, just that one shit that's like, I'm just a bill. Let's look that shit up real quick. I'm trying to see some videos of that shit.
What is that shit?
It was House of Rock.
Look up Figure 8. That was my favorite joint.
Figure 8? Oh,
that's
shit,
my favorite joint.
Hold up. Oh, shit. See, look, my mic.
You got to make sure you cut it into the podcast, too.
No, that's what I'm going to do. That's why I am getting my notes here so I can write down the time.
The good old notes.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead.
What old email had that fucking thing, though? Was it Yahoo? Yahoo!
Honestly, I don't even fucking know.
Pretty sure it was fucking Yahoo. I remember having an old Yahoo account, and every time I logged in and it was correct, it would go Yahoo, and I was like, "Damn, that's fucking some."
Oh yeah, I don't have fucking Wi-Fi.
Oh well, god damn it.
Never mind. Whatever, you guys know what fucking shit that was.
Man,
I'm just a bill,
an ordinary bill.
Yeah, look it up on your phone then. And then play it through there.
Doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Well, you should have gave me the Wi-Fi before we started the fucking podcast.
I've been.
Yeah, well then how come my laptop doesn't save it?
It's not my fault.
I should probably just write it down.
So this little song is called even though Coles wants to some reason fucking get on my goddamn fucking nerves.
As your body grows bigger,
your mind must flower.
Not too close, not too close. Well, I'm gonna put it on the thing anyway.
Right there?
That's fine. Hey, there it is.
Yeah, Schoolhouse Rock. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Just a bill.
I'm just a bill.
I'm just a bill.
You sure gotta climb a lot of steps to get to this Capitol building here in Washington.
I fucking love this video too.
Hold on,
let me put this video up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right there.
I'm just a bill.
I wonder who does his voice too. Like sings it.
And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long journey to the capital city. It's a long week.
This fool, honestly.
I'm sitting in committee, but I know I'll be along
one day.
I hope I pray that I will, but today I'm still just a bill.
He's talking to Chucky.
Gee, Bill, you certainly have a lot of patience.
That fool looks like Where's Waldo mixed with Chucky.
Yeah, there you go. Like Where's Waldo and Chucky.
Combined. They fuck each other.
They wanted a law passed, so they called
in there. All right, sir.
Yeah, that's enough of that bullshit.
Yeah, I understand what a fucking law is, sir. But you know what I mean? Where he goes, then I get passed over here, and then these motherfuckers.
And then I get a fucking veto, and then I'm fucking not a bill anymore. Holy shit.
And then I get right to put the jail.
God.
See? No, but how the fuck did we get to Schoolhouse fucking Rock? Beats me. Or in Joseph's words, beats my dick.
Beats my meat? I have no clue. I haven't said that in a minute.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna be listening back to this fucking podcast and be like, oh, that's how we got into it. God damn it.
I know. Huh?
But speaking about those lawsuits, man, what's up with Tekashi, man? What's going on with Tekashi, man? Is he a blood? Is he not a blood anymore? What's going on? So what do you think in general about the situation?
I honestly think that when you speak, like how he was speaking, like, oh, man, I'm untouchable. Ain't no one going to touch me. No one going to touch me. I can never get touched.
People are going to touch you.
You're going to get fucking touched. Why? Because there's going to be some guy that's going to be out there like, you know what? Let's touch this motherfucker.
You know what? Fuck this guy. Let's just fuck. What do you think it was? How did they even... why now? Like, why out of nowhere they caught them all up with this bullshit?
Well,
like,
it's a RICO charge, so apparently they were like investigating them for a while.
Oh, for like a minute, right?
Yeah, and plus he was always in and out of trouble.
And like he said a week before, right? Like, I'm scared of getting a Fed case, and like boom, it happened. Like, did he know or like?
I'm pretty sure he know because he was even saying on the Breakfast Club interview that there was like 6 Fed cars like parked out.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I seen that video.
And what I don't understand is like, well, my guy, like, you knew this was gonna happen. You knew you fucked with the 9 Trey Bloods, and you were hiring people from your clique to be your security, to be your fucking associates or what have you. You know what I mean? And even though you're trying or may have not have been trying to be affiliated with it, whatever they do around you is still gonna end up coming down on you. You know what I mean? Because like in the end, it's what's the word for it? You're still associated. You know what I mean? Like, like it's I forgot the fucking word for it, but like when like say you're not even like doing anything with the motherfucker that had just robbed the bank and he hops in your whip.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know,
I forgot the fucking phrase.
Little side story because it links up perfect with that. Right. My mom was telling me a story about a friend of hers whose son is facing like life in prison now, all because he was an accidental getaway vehicle. Oh, okay. What had happened was he linked up with some so-called homies, right? And they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to this one stop, can you give us a ride? And he was like, yeah, sure. So he gives the guys a ride. Fucking 5 minutes later, these guys are running out of the building like, go, go, go. This fool steps on it, they're out of there. Turns out this fool didn't know, but he was taking these fools over to kill somebody. So they showed up to some fool's apartment, blasted the guy, dipped out, they got caught up. So now that guy's in jail because he was the getaway vehicle.
Good God.
That sucks, right? Like, you don't even know. Like, it's like me or Twan telling you, like, yo, can I get a ride? And you give us a ride, and then we come out like, step on that shit. And then you just realize that I killed somebody, and now you're going to jail, too, because of my ass giving you a ride, because your ass giving me a ride. That's like, you know, that's a good example right there. Even if you're not 100% involved in shit, you will still get caught up with some bullshit, you know? Like, don't even go near none of that type of shit. But that's the mistake 6ix9ine made, you know? He got involved with a lot of shit. He may have tried to get away from it, but it was too late, you know? It's like...
Right.
I mean, he was saying he wasn't associated with a bunch of shit, but I'm pretty sure he was only saying that so that, you know, he was doing good with the music, so I'm pretty sure he didn't want to jeopardize his career in any way, so...
Well, it just says right here. It says, as alleged in the indictment unsealed today in Manhattan Federal Court, number 1, 9 Trey was a criminal enterprise involved in committing numerous acts of violence, including shootings, robberies, and assaults in and around Manhattan and Brooklyn. Members of the associates of the 9 Trey engaged in violence to retaliate against rival gangs to promote the standing and reputation of the 9 Trey and protect the gang's narcotics business. Members and the associates of the 9 Trey enriched themselves by committing robberies and selling drugs such as heroin, fentanyl, MDMA, and marijuana. You know what I mean?
All kinds of shit.
So, even though 6ix9ine may have not have been doing and selling and committing these so-called crimes, he is nonetheless connected and has been for a numerous amount of years since he's blown up. Which
and that's what they're able to
not even a year, because Gummo came out only a year ago, which he blew off of, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
This has been going on. This has been going on for a year. So they've been investigating.
Oh, so just a year?
They have been investigating this man for a year.
They made it seem like it was like hella years back.
No. I mean, this has been recent. I mean, but like at the same time.
Yeah, but they've been making it seem like all the shit they got on him was from like years ago, like not just 1 year ago.
Yeah. So essentially, they're trying to get him for racketeering. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I had heard.
So, ladies and gentlemen, even though you are not completely and utterly involved in said crimes, you will, in fact, be prosecuted for said crimes.
Yep. So be smart, people. Don't hang out with no fucking dummies, like 6ix9ine used to say.
Dummy boy.
Don't be hanging out with no dummy boys. Be smart, man.
I ain't stupid. That's
Make sure you guys are able to tell bullshit from legitness. Yeah. That was a stupid ass saying. Why did I say that?
It's all right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, guys. Look, don't be stupid, right. Okay?
Do you want to know the charges?
Yeah.
All right. Charge: racketeering conspiracy. 20 years in prison.
Jesus. Just with that alone, huh?
Yeah. Using or carrying a firearm during and or in retaliation or possessing a firearm in any crime or violence which was discharged. A mandatory minimum of 10 years. Violent crime in aid of racketeering, 20 years again. Violent crime in aid of racketeering, 3 years. Using or carrying a firearm during, once again, life in prison. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, it just keeps going, my guys. Like,
yeah. So all kinds of shit, man.
So what it looks like is he might be facing at minimum 3 to 8. If he gets,
you think he's only gonna do 3 to 8? They were saying like way more than that, right?
Yeah, but if he gets charged with the minimum, like say he doesn't get charged with 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and that's it, then he'd be looking at 6 years. That's not bad.
Nice.
So if he only cops 8 and 4 out of the charges, that's 6 years. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
But at the same time, if he cops some other charges, he's looking at 20 plus.
Yeah. I mean, like you're saying, if it's just, if it's not the 20 plus, whatever, kind of got it off easy, man. Like, just doing less than 20 years is pretty fucking cake for him. Because
whatever's
with all
not
those
an
fucking
L.
charges, bro, definitely should be in prison for life.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I mean, he like I was telling like this guy's 6ix9ine. He's very successful at this point. So he's
some good lawyers.
I'm sure he's got some good lawyers, and I'm sure he's got a lot of fucking tricks up his sleeve. But now the fucking thing is, he fired his manager, right?
He's fired his whole squad. Which looks mad sus to the Federinos.
So why did he do that though? Was that all because of this whole shit, all the Fed case that came up on him, or was that a whole different thing?
It's because what he had said was he said that he didn't trust anybody. You know what I mean?
Like out of nowhere because of the whole uprising of the Fed case on his ass.
I mean, he was being very vague about it, but I'm
pretty sure it's because of that, right? Yeah. He was probably like, fuck it, I'm going to dump these guys, say I'm not associated with them, be like, see, look, I'm not even working with these guys anymore. I'm not with these.
But they're like, that was 3 days ago, idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he tried to do. And that's, on his part, is worse because now they're going to be like, fuck you, bro. Right. We're not on your side either. And that's the only support he even had.
It's true. And if he does go in.
They were the only ones boosting him up like that.
Yeah. But if he does go in, I would feel mad sketched if I was him, my guy. Just going into Gen Pop like that.
Oh, hell yeah. Look, I'll be honest. 6ix9ine's success wasn't just because of 6ix9ine. Look, of course, the man, he worked hard for his shit, but look, he got involved with, with a bunch of people that had the power to get him out there. He wasn't making his own beats. He wasn't like maybe making his own lyrics. If that, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either way. Not trying to talk shit. I'm gonna, because I can't say I'm a fucking huge 6ix9ine fan, but I can say that I enjoy a few of his songs. So I can't say I'm not a fan 100%. Because if you like at least one song, you're a fucking fan of something. But
you're right,
and I'll admit that
I can get behind that statement.
Just because of my music morals. You know what I mean? I gotta keep the respect going, and I respect the guy because I respect his success, and I do enjoy some of his music. Like I said, like even like Justin Bieber, bro. Like I don't fucking listen to Justin Bieber, but I respect the fucking kid because of how far he came from where he started and all that. Like people like that. It's like fuck it, you gotta give them props whether you like them or not because they did come from like a whole different part, and then now they're fucking hella up there and shit. So it's like you gotta respect that success because everyone knows that success isn't easy. It's not just given to you.
Can I ask you a question that they had asked on the Breakfast Club after a couple days after it happened?
Go for it.
And I want to get your response on it.
Yeah.
They asked, "Do you feel bad for 6ix9ine?"
I don't know, man.
I have my answer. I know for a fact I do.
I think it sucks, definitely. I don't think anyone would want a fucking Fed case on him. Definitely not. Like, that's the worst of the worst right there, man. Like, that's some type of shit that's... That's some quicksand shit, bro. Exactly. That's some shit. Once you step in, it's hard to get out. You know, like there's some.
You ain't going nowhere.
As far as do I feel bad for him? Not really, because and honesty, he kind of brought it on himself if he was involved with all that shit. You know, like, but at the same time, well, look, if it was a year ago, then I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, it's for sure his fault, because like you seen your music career blowing up and all that. But see, that's where I'm kind of trying to stop myself, because I don't know if he even knew he would get that big. And I was gonna say, like, when you're that famous, and
you know he did. He was like, dude, I got, even back then he was like, I got 5 Billboard motherfucking
Well, then
hits,
he should have chilled out, and he should have just focused on the music. You know,
right? No,
I forgot who the fuck was saying this, but they were saying, like, you know, would 6ix9ine still be around if he just like posted up in the hills in a nice house and just stayed chilling? Maybe. I think Adam 22 was saying that. I don't remember. I think it might have been Adam 22 that was talking about that. But it's true, because it's like, think about it. Like, if he was just posted up, like, think of Post Malone, for example. He blew up, and what did he do? Chilled, man. This fool got his own crib out in the hills somewhere.
That's kind of what everyone's doing, though.
But that's why it's like they're just chilling. Look at J. Cole. Look at Kendrick. You don't see them involved in some crazy shit like that. Like, they're all chilling, bro. Why? Because they actually care about their... I'm not saying 6ix9ine doesn't care about his music, but if he cared enough, he wouldn't have been involved with all that other shit that would have jeopardized his career like it just did. Because let's say he does go to jail for those at least minimum 8 years. Right. Who the fuck's gonna care about his music in 8 years, bro?
No, look, it's the same thing that fuck, who the fuck was saying this?
Honestly, like, the generation by then is not gonna fuck with him. Right. He got lucky that like people in my generation kind of fuck with him, like, including myself.
He rode that hype wave along with like Slump.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna mention too. You were saying that last time too. Yeah.
He rode that hype wave along with them.
Definitely.
But going based off of what you're saying, that fuck, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Like, essentially, he what the fuck? What was the last thing you said, my guy? I'm sorry.
Goddamn.
Besides the hype wave. Before that, I can't fucking remember what you said.
Before the hype wave?
Yeah, it was gonna lead me.
No, I was just saying that you were talking about that last time, about how he kind of stole the sound from other people and shit.
But before that, yeah, and this is where I was gonna go with this.
Yeah, there you go.
And I don't know if you guys know about Zilla Kami or So Smoola. I'm not trying to hype them up and give them success, as he is declining or struggling to get his own freedom. But they had said that they were cool. They had been brought up together, this and that. And once 6ix9ine blew off of basically their sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which was that one song that I showed you, Shinner's 13, and shit like that. And essentially, once he blew up, he was like, all right, fuck you guys, I don't know you, you know, this and that.
Yeah.
And once they blew up on their own, now they're over here telling their story, you know what I mean? But they're saying they don't want no beef, they don't want no smoke, just because.
Yeah, that's smart,
that's
man.
old
Just
shit, you know
fucking let it die out, you know? Fuck beef, man.
Everybody
gets involved with beef every now and then. I personally rather not have beef, you know? It's like, it's too much fucking drama. It's too much work to fucking... And me, I'm the type of dude where, like, if I get into arguments or any type of heated discussions where I'm getting angry or annoyed, my anxiety just fucking kills me, bro. It's just like, I'll get to the point where, like, especially like if someone's texting me something angry, I get so anxious and like I get so angry and annoyed to the point where like I kind of get anxiety, because I get to the point where I just start checking my phone like fucking crazy, oh, what the fuck are they saying now? I'm like, fuck all that shit. They're playing the smart. Just you know, that's why this is a good segue, because this is something I wanted to talk about. Beautiful. It's still the same shit though.
It's okay.
You know, like Trippie Redd, man, and 6ix9ine, the way they beef it over the internet, it's like, shut the fuck up.
I heard that was a like how Lil Xan and
oh, definitely.
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not surprised if they're saying it's like a little...
It was like a thing to get more publicity.
Yeah, definitely. You could tell just by the way they were doing it. But I'm saying that shit's stupid. It's like, because that's not even real beef. That's fake beef that you're stewing up just to fuck. Whatever, you know? Boring. And going into...
Not that real beef is exciting or something that should be
I mean, at least it's real.
You know what I'm saying? But at least you know...
It's like my food, baby. I like my real beef.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want no fake beef.
You know what I'm saying? I thought you meant food, baby, like...
Nah. I'm just saying, like, I like the real beef.
Yeah.
Like my food.
Like Biggie says, it ain't beef unless something. Nothing.
Excellent quote.
Nah, it ain't beef if your moms ain't safe up in the streets.
There you go.
and that's real shit. I mean,
no, yeah, because that's usually what they'll threaten you with.
Yeah, because at the point, if your moms ain't safe walking up in the streets,
you got some crazy beef. That's real beef.
You
coming for your mama. Oh hell.
Oh hell.
Oh hell.
Oh hell. Someone let me know.
But so we've already established 6ix9ine's gonna go away for sure, and
maybe
we don't know how long. He's for sure gonna go away, but we don't know how long. Allegedly, yeah. I guess you're right. We can't say for sure because we don't really know. But going back to his this
he
past
might have
year,
fucking Al Pacino as a fucking.
Hey, you never fucking know, man.
As a fucking lawyer.
Fucking going back to his history throughout this year, I think. What do you think about Trippie? Like when those allegations came out about 6ix9ine being a pedophile, you think Trippie fucked up, like automatically assuming that all that was real and calling him out? Because I felt like
it was real.
I felt like I don't know, man.
Because I remember that was why he went on probation at one point. Because
maybe it was real.
Because he had to like write an apology to the fucking.
Oh yeah.
To the people.
But I don't think it was as bad as we thought. I don't think he really like fucking raped a chick or something.
Like he said that he didn't commit any sexual activity with her.
Exactly.
She was just in the video.
There you go. Yeah. See, that's what it was. And see, that's not a big deal. And I remember hearing that the girl even lied about her age, and that's why they didn't even know.
Right.
But do you think Trippie
I don't know
Redd
if she lied. He said that she asked him his age. And then by the way that she asked him, he assumed that she was overage.
Either way, he didn't actually rape a fucking chick or anything. So it's not some Chris Hansen shit, Like, come on, I'll let the guy pass. He just had a fucking girl in his video, big deal. But do you think Trippie Redd fucked up? Because I believe he did in this sense. Because I feel like as soon as he was accusing of 6ix9ine more than what it was, that's when 6ix9ine for some reason became more successful than Trippie, because that was like right after he had put out the first Love Scars with that album and shit, and he was doing real good, way better than 6ix9ine. And then as soon as he started doing that shit, as soon as he started having the beef with 6ix9ine, for some reason Trippie kind of fell off. And not that he fell off, but to me he wasn't as big anymore as I had first seen him. And then 6ix9ine was over here rising up to fame like way more. He had like literally double the followers, double the views.
I'm pretty sure that was a part of the promotional. You know what I mean? But
Trippie, it didn't work out for Trippie because he didn't end up. A lot of people hate him now.
I'm pretty sure Trippie thought it was gonna work out in his benefit, and he just went OD over the top,
dude.
And fucked
trust. I've made
hard.
the comparisons, man. I've sat there and I've looked at their accounts, and it.
Have you heard of his new album?
Trippie?
Love Scars 3 or something like that, or Love Letter to You 3.
Oh yeah, he had just. Oh no, did he put out a new album? Because he had just put one out.
No, it's, the new one's called A Love Letter to You 3.
I thought that was just a single.
No.
Oh well, shit, I haven't. I've heard the one before that.
And also, in a tragic turn of events for Tekashi, as he's sitting in the precinct and trying to figure out his fucking life, his album leaked.
Oh right. So they had to fucking put it out.
Dummy Boy.
That sucks.
That's the name of his album.
Yeah.
Which is ironic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. I was like, I bet she doesn't like the title too much now, because now he's the Dummy Boy.
Also, same thing happened to Bobby Shmurda, and he has him on the first track called Stupid. You dig me?
On the album he put out?
On his new album, the first song is called Stupid, featuring Bobby Shmurda. You remember what happened to Bobby Shmurda,
yeah,
right?
He's also in a similar situation, right?
Oh, he went away already.
Forever? Or?
I don't know about forever. I don't remember his sentence.
How serious was his shit? I never really looked into it.
It was pretty fucking serious. Like,
for what was his charges?
I don't remember, but like murder and shit like that. Like,
oh, holy shit, yeah.
So
you're gone.
Yeah,
that's it.
So essentially, like in that one track, his debut single, "Hot Nigga."
Yeah.
Fucking he was basically listing exactly what had happened in like the crime.
So he burned himself out.
Rap snitches.
Well,
but that's what happens. What I'm saying, you know what I mean? In the words of MF Doom.
Yeah.
Rap snitches telling all their business, sit in the court and be their own prime witness.
Yep.
Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. What are you doing? You know what I mean?
That was perfect. That was a perfect way of doing it in a non-song form.
I know, right?
That was great. I
think
that's exactly how MF Doom himself would say it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, what are you fucking doing, my guy? Like, I don't understand.
That's off of Food, right?
Food. Yeah.
Great album.
Terrific album. But what I'm saying is, Bobby Shmurda, after that song came out, I was really looking forward to seeing where he was gonna go. You know what I mean? Because after that was the heater of the fucking summer, bro.
What?
fucking hot nigga.
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
You remember that song?
My bad, yeah.
Do you remember that song?
I was like, what
do
the fuck? I thought you were
song?
talking about... Oh, bro. It's because I keep getting confused with Sheck West, bro.
No, I mean...
I don't know why.
That's this summer's heater.
I don't know why I always, like... I don't know. I'm fucking retarded.
Sheck West.
Yeah. I don't know. I always confuse both of them, and their names don't even sound fucking similar. I don't know why.
Shmurda.
You think that's what it is?
Shmurda. Sheck. Shmurda. Shmurda. Sheck.
Okay. Yeah. Now that you say it like that, then never mind.
I'm just saying.
Then never mind.
I'm
over here thinking about a whole different guy.
I'm over here trying to plot the line out. You know what I'm saying? I'm here trying to Rico the situation for you.
Well, shit. This whole fucking time I was thinking about another man.
Yeah. But no.
Happens.
Same shit. Just telling on yourself. You know what I mean? Can't be doing that.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. Don't be. That's why.
Because no rapper raps about the shit that they're doing. They rap about the shit they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
but even that could get you in trouble, couldn't it?
No, I mean, depending on how far away.
True.
I mean, like, think about
it. And like a lot of them, for the most part, are very vague about it too. It's not like it's exact details.
Like, it's not like a fucking in that one fucking my homie blah 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 caught a body about a week ago, and it literally was a fucking week ago. It's like, come on, my guy did a show. And the clothes that he was wearing still had the fucking gunpowder on his hands.
Fucking blood on them still.
Or something, man. Like, I'm telling you, you just gotta watch out in these streets, man. Like, you think you're being safe on social media. Everyone is so fucking stupid. Like, yo.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm an idiot. I post some stupid shit on social media that I can't get caught up with. Nice.
My bad. But not even that. Like, okay, look. Like, all these motherfucking Bloods and all these motherfucking supposed fucking real gangsters out here, like, they be showing their fucking, they be doing the ID thing on the new iPhone.
Yeah.
And then they be posting up like, yo, man, fuck these motherfuckers. Like, you don't think the feds are gonna be like, yo, watch this,
especially on
the
iPhone, bro. iPhones are so easy to fucking...
dude, it's like, if you want to be sus, dude, get a Motorola. Like, get a fucking BlackBerry.
Honestly, yeah, definitely. If I was involved in some heavy shit, I for sure wouldn't have an iPhone.
That's why people have burner phones, because they're fucking smart and they only use them for a couple days, trash the fucking thing, and go buy another one for like 15 fucking bucks.
Yep.
At the local 7-Levy. You know what I'm saying?
Or even Target, man. Target's got burner phones.
Wherever. You know what I mean? Target, you have to be careful, because I'm pretty sure Target's like, all right, this motherfucker bought his third burner phone. Let's fucking mark him. You know what I mean?
Nah, they don't give a fuck as long as you're not stealing, probably.
Speaking of Target, sick ass, have you heard about, remember, I'll just say this because no one's going to find this out. Remember that one time I double scanned?
Oh, yeah, the Blu-rays?
Dude, that's a thing now.
What do you mean?
Like, people have been just scanning, like, the same banana. And since bananas weigh a lot, you know what I mean? They'll just put the banana in there. So it'll be like, oh, you bought 24 bananas.
But it's not bananas.
They just have like a bunch of other shit, like fucking.
Yo, you gotta be careful, like that. Now they're more on top of people with that shit at Target. They be looking at you now. The time you did it, you were lucky. There was like no one there.
I know.
Huh? There was like no one at the self checkout. Now
you almost even burned me out. Oh, you got that for only 20? That's a steal. I'm like,
bro, I didn't know. I didn't know. I thought that was the price.
Like, my guy, shut the fuck up.
Hey, either way, they wouldn't have known. They would have been like, oh, sounds like we got a good deal.
Yeah, wow.
Glad for the guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did a great job.
Hell yeah, Target. That's what we do. We save people money. All the fucking...
I don't think I saved money at Target once. Actually, no, that's not true.
Hey, if you get that Target Red card, you save 15% on
okay.
Or 5%. I think it's 5%.
I don't
fucking know. Even I don't have one.
I can't give a fuck about
Target. And I love shopping at Target.
I like Target too, but I found a couple. This is random. I found a couple trench coats over there. Not to be like, hey, look at my dick, but like, you know, like
check it out.
But just because I really dig trench coats, you know what I mean?
I've never rocked one, but you could for sure rock one.
And there's been a couple of them where I'm just like, these shits are swag, but they were almost like $100. It was like $89.99. I'm like, yo, Target.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
Chill. Shout out Goodfellas though. I got a belt from Target because that's their brand, I guess.
Oh yeah, Goodfellas. Yeah,
I fuck with them. They're expensive as fuck.
Well,
but they got
look tight or not?
They got good clothes. I'm not finna fucking lie, goddamn.
But I'm not finna lie.
Let me get off this fucking shit now. Let me get off my soapbox.
Fucking so yeah, whatever. 6ix9ine's done, I guess, for the time being.
well, we'll see.
You got any last minute segments before we close it up?
Yeah, where we at right now?
We're almost at an hour.
Really?
Yeah, we're 5 minutes away from it.
We've been in here for a minute.
Well, to be exact, we're 5.5 minutes away from an
hour. Yeah, I got a couple of recommendations. Do you have anything before I do this?
Nah.
Are you sure?
I got some stuff, but I'm gonna save it for the next one because we're already at almost at an hour, and
okay.
I need to take a fat piss, to be honest.
Well, to you, Joseph, and to the audience, I would like to recommend 2 things: 2 movies, 2 films, 2 biographies. Not a biography. One of them's not a biography. One of them I want to consider, but let me just shut the fuck up. But here we go.
Oh, some recommendations.
Some recommendations. Right. So, Joseph, YouTube. Okay.
What about YouTube?
I need you to look at me so you pay attention.
I'm looking at you. I got you.
No.
I'm on our Instagram right now. My bad.
Okay.
I got you.
So this first one, go on YouTube.com. Go up to the search bar and type in Carts of Darkness.
Carts of Darkness?
Carts.
What is that?
So, you know,
on YouTube?
On YouTube.
What the fuck?
Like, you know how like when you go through the stores and you have the carts and you're just pushing yourself along like. So what these fools do. Crazy fools. Usually they're bums most of the time, you know what I mean? Most of the time. And what they do is they fill up their carts with like recyclables, so it weighs or like bricks or something, so it weighs down the front end. So while they're going through these not canyons, but they're going through like the hills of these rich people neighborhoods where they put out their recyclables like that, they're fucking just fucking hauling ass down these fucking hills, bro. Hauling ass on these goddamn hills, just fucking flying with these bricks and fucking all this other shit in front of their fucking in cars just to weigh it down so they don't go flying off.
That's fucking crazy. Is there some crazy accidents on that shit?
It's right when you start the goddamn video. They're over there flying down this fucking hill, and then all of a sudden this fool takes a left and this car goes drink, hits them real fucking hard, and this fool's like, I can't move my leg. I swear on my life.
I don't mean to laugh, but
I know. I laughed.
He said,
I'm not a better person than you.
Yeah, well.
And they brought him in the van. They took off, brought him to the hospital. Carts of Darkness. If that doesn't make you want to watch this, I don't know what will, ladies.
I'm probably going to check that out for sure. I'm going to probably smoke a few bowls before bed and just... What did you say? Carts of Darkness?
Carts of Darkness.
I'm for sure looking that up.
And...
oh, shit.
And I found a... I don't want to burn them out, so I'm not going to say their YouTube name. You know what I mean? Because I want those movies to stay up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Blu-ray full-length movies on YouTube. I found The Django Unchained.
Nice.
By a good old boy fucking.
That's such a good movie,
Quentin
man.
Tarantino.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
Such a good movie. Such a good movie. I can see it like multiple. He has all that motherfucker has a Kill Bill. I mean, so many good films. Like
terrific, man.
A lot of good shit.
That was an incredible fucking writer.
Yep.
And another one, not as gory or as well renowned as The Django Unchained, but Sasquatch Gang.
What the fuck is that?
The Sasquatch Gang.
Can you explain what Sasquatch was? What is that?
Essentially, it's about these 3 outcasts. Some would call them losers. However, what they do and what they all share is their belief in the Sasquatch.
Oh, so is this like real?
No.
Oh, it's some dumb bullshit.
It's a fucking dumb movie, but at the same time, it's
a movie.
Hilarious. Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of this shit before.
I think we watched it together.
What's it called?
The Sasquatch Gang.
The Sasquatch Gang. So it's a bunch of people like, yeah, Sasquatch, he's fucking real, man. Like, we're all gonna find him, bro. Nah. We're all gonna find Sasquatch.
Do you know who Justin Long is?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
From Jeepers Creepers
and
shit?
Yeah, man. I love that guy.
So he's in that movie, and he plays
great.
this kind of like hillbilly type, like, hey, turn that fair music off, you fucking quit, like shit like that. I
totally see him doing that.
And essentially, he decides, all right, they think there's a Bigfoot over here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend that there's a fat Bigfoot shit.
Oh, so they just pretend?
Yeah,
so they're like, we're gonna plant this fake Bigfoot shit and say we found the Bigfoot himself. I'll tell you what.
And then while they're doing it, those fools come along and then they find it and they're like, the Bigfoot's here. And
it's just like, the Bigfoot's here.
So they like have like all these fools come through investigating the Bigfoot, this and that, trying to determine if it's real or not. But through the whole time, they have some good laughs, has some cheesy parts. I think it's a real good movie. I enjoy it significantly. It holds a place near and dear in my heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll like definitely if I find the Sasquatch Gang on like a VHS. I don't know how old this movie is, but if I find it on a VHS or a DVD or whatever, it's a goddamn cop till I drop. Boy.
One more thing before we end it off.
Definitely.
Now that we're getting really close to the end of the year, I just wanted to ask you one. I'll start with mine, and then I'm gonna ask you yours.
What is this, New Year's resolution?
No. I wanted to ask you. We talk about a lot of movies here all the time.
We do.
Mainly horror. That's what I'll probably go with. We'll go with the horror topic.
Okay.
As always. I wanted to ask, what's the worst horror film you've seen of 2018?
Fuck.
For me,
do you have one? Or
yeah, I do actually. That's why I wanted to bring this up.
Fantastic.
For me, in theaters, nothing like nothing that you barely saw, like something that came out in 2018.
Right.
Or it doesn't have to be horror. For me, it was horror though, because me and my girl see a lot of movies, and one movie in particular we saw was The First Purge, and God, I gotta tell you, that movie was garbage. That movie was the worst movie I ever spent money on in the theater for in years, man. I don't think I've spent money on a movie that bad in a movie theater in a very long time, if I ever have. Because I'm usually pretty good at figuring out if a movie's good or not before I even watch it.
Right.
That movie, my problem with it was mainly the acting. It was very bad.
Right.
And before anybody says anything, this is not a racial comment. This is not anything racist. This is absolutely nothing to do with race or African American people at all. But the film did feel like it was one of those like, you know, one of a African American movie. Not me. Yeah. God, man, it's so hard to say shit nowadays because people are so fucking sensitive, and I don't want to get our little podcast in trouble. You know, we're not that big, but trying to keep us safe before we get somewhere, you know what I mean?
Right.
But look, you guys know what I'm fucking talking about, okay? You little sensitive fucks shouldn't even be listening to this podcast, okay? This podcast is for real hombres and
what are you
hombres only. I know hombres isn't a fucking word, okay? I'm Mexican. I'm just, come on. Putting some comedic aspect into this fucking podcast like we usually do. Anyway, sorry. That fucking movie sucked because it felt too much like like a movie that was like targeted just for black people, you know? Like it felt like one of those like films that were just
like it was set in like the fucking it was in New York still, right?
Yeah, some shit like that.
No, it was in Chicago, wasn't it?
Was it shit? No, I think it was New York.
Was it?
Yeah, I think that's where supposedly was.
But it was like centered around like a ghetto, right?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not even what bothered me about the movie. Like, it wasn't because I'm saying like it felt like one of those like black movies or whatever, where it's like, you know, those soul movies or whatever. Like black. What's that movie called? Black Lightning.
Black Dynamite.
Or Black Dynamite. I'm so fucking sorry, everybody. I'm so fucking sorry. Whatever. Look, I never seen it.
Like a black exploitation movie.
There you fucking go. That's what I meant. That's what I felt like it was. But like in a horror movie, because acting was bad, and like I felt like they just. Like
and like they were saying like
it was so stupid because it had this one guy in the film that was like
that is not my baby.
You could you could tell he was like, did you watch it?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I know the gist of it.
There was one of the main characters that bugged me because I guess it was his ex-girlfriend, and like he's all trying to win her back, and she's of course like, well, fuck you. But then like they go through all this purge bullshit,
and they're like,
and he kind of wins her over, and it's like it has like a really dumb story.
Through all this bloodshed,
I
found you.
It just had a really bad story, bad acting, and overall the story was complete fucking garbage. I don't know how well the TV series is doing. I've heard good things about it. But
I've heard a couple good things about it.
I might have to check it out.
I know some people that are watching it
because look, I don't hate the Purge. I fucking love the first Purge, man.
Right.
I think they did great with the first one. Not the first Purge, the movie.
Yeah, the very first one. The one that's called The Purge.
Yeah, The Purge. The first film, the only one that should have been made.
The one that started it all.
Because that one actually felt eerie and creepy and like good. Like
they fucked it up.
They did great in that.
Just like that new Strangers movie. Strangers.
Oh, I liked it. I liked that.
What?
I thought it was okay.
What?
The kills were sick. Look,
it's not about the kills for me.
Okay, that's a good movie to talk about too. That was bad. Because I'm gonna agree with you on that. It wasn't like good.
Because how
I like the kills and I like the gore. I think let me guess, you didn't like it because that one chick was in it.
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it because specifically I thought The Strangers, the first movie, was a masterpiece.
Yeah, I agree, man.
A masterpiece.
It didn't need a sequel
to end it like how it did.
But it's because this one they killed him off, like in Devil's Rejects. You know how like
I don't care though. Like I can care less on how the killer's story ended.
True.
Like the fact how it ended, how it did with that poor ass family, where they're like, "Why are you doing this to us?"
They're just like,
and they're like, "You're fucking home, bro. We want to murk people. You're here. We saw the light on. We said, let's go murk them."
Pretty
You
much.
know what I mean?
The second one didn't really have a motive either. It was just like
because it was the same people. No, it was the same killer.
Yeah. Same exact killer. And that's the problem a lot of people had with that movie. They were like, "Oh, dude, this is literally the first film."
Yeah, exactly. Like
it really was, but I mean, they had different people. I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought the kills were cool. Like I said, the chick
The
that
kills
was
are-
from that Drake and Josh movie though.
the kills for a horror movie are like or I don't want to say 20. That's a low percentage. Like 40% for me. You know what I mean? And the rest of the percentage, because I'm not good at percentages. The rest of the percentage, that shit is like storytelling and like suspension and like character building. Shit like get me invested in the fucking story before you start
exactly.
killing fuckers willy-nilly.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I mean?
didn't give a fuck about the character. The only time
Why
I
would
felt
you?
bad in the movie was when the girl had to witness her mom getting shanked the fuck up while she was trying to get away.
Just because it's brutal.
Honestly, she's a dumb bitch. She had so many chances to stop the chick from killing her mom.
Right.
She just said, like, "Mom, wait, look. Oh, no. I would have jumped out the fucking thing and helped her out."
Oh,
like,
hell yeah. I don't give a shit. If that's my mom's we're talking about,
exactly.
I'm jumping on that bitch's back like a goddamn fucking orangutan.
Exactly. But I agree. I definitely think those were the two, like, lowest ranking horror films of the year.
I actually have mine. I didn't mean to bring that one up. That was just that one was just a good
honorable mention.
An honorable mention, yeah. And the one I want to say, which is also part 4 of a trilogy, Insidious Last Key.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
Yeah, is that came out not this year though?
Yeah, it was 2018.
Are you sure?
Yeah, have it right there.
Let me see.
Here.
Last Key. Wow, was it at the beginning of the year?
It was at the beginning of the year.
Oh, so that's why. Yeah, I had a problem with that one too because I really like Insidious and the main. My bad.
No, we're over here trying to pass it to each other.
The main chick from that one, that was the girl, right? The one that has to deal with the
Yeah.
the wannabe Vader guy.
Yeah, with the fucking she has sleep apnea.
Whatever. The Darth Vader sounding ass dude.
Yeah, right. Go ahead.
The one part I gotta say was actually kind of cool was the two parts where she's barely noticing the demonic entity and like she's in the theater and he's waving at her, and then again in the street and then the fucking car hits her. Yeah. I thought that was cool.
I thought that was cool too.
There were some good parts, but definitely that movie is very low ranking in the Insidious films because
I got tired of it.
Me too, man. The chick was real annoying, man.
After 2, I was like, that should be it.
I agree.
Like after he snapped her neck because she realized when she took the picture that was the bitch.
Yeah.
Should have been it.
Dude, that was such a good ending.
Should have been it.
But they're like, we really like the old lady, and we kind of regret killing her off. No, I'm just making shit up.
I thought she had the worst acting.
Nah,
she was like, I see the shaking
good.
with her eyes rolled
cool,
back and shit.
man.
Nah, it's classic old lady. I see the devil.
Old lady
acting.
psychic bullshit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Like I get what they're trying to do with the lights and flickering on and off is wild and different. But get the fuck out of here.
I agree. I think they're still doing Insidious too, man.
Oh fuck me.
I think they're still making more.
A 5th one?
They're probably I think so.
Oh god.
Yeah, they should have just stopped after fucking.
And guess what's gonna be at Horror Nights?
Insidious Part 5.
Hey, speaking of Horror Nights, what the fuck is not Horror Nights, but Netflix? Are they done making Stranger Things? What the fuck?
No, it's Stranger Things is gonna go up to like 5 seasons.
Oh, speaking of which, shout out. Did it stop?
Nah, you're good.
Shout out. Have you seen F is for Family?
Nah, what is it?
Watch it, dude. The third
Is it
season
on Netflix?
Yeah, the 3rd season came out.
F is for Family. All right.
F is for Family. One of my favorite comedians, Bill Burr. Voices.
Oh, is it? Oh, he it's a show and he like voices a character.
Yeah,
or what?
and, like,
oh, okay.
Like he pretty much made the whole show. And I mean, it's his idea.
Cool.
You know what I mean? And it's hilarious. And I mean, I suggest you watch it. All of you guys,
I'm about to check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out tonight.
Show
if
him
anything.
some love. It is a great show. It'll give you sentiments. It'll
F
make
is
you
for
laugh.
I think I've seen it on like while browsing through Netflix.
But today at 12, since that is officially the 30th, which is the same day
As the show.
is gonna be out.
Oh, no, oh, that's when it comes out.
Yeah, 30th.
Oh, I thought it was out already.
No, 30th.
Cause I seen like, or maybe I seen like announcements for it or something.
Yeah.
Cause I've seen the title before. F is for Family.
It's
I've
fucking
seen it.
hilarious. You breeze through the episodes like it's nothing. Like you're like,
Wait, so how'd you watch it if it's not out?
oh, because they have the first 2 seasons.
Oh,
the 3rd season.
my bad. See, that's where I wasn't paying attention.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll do. I'm gonna have to
Please
check
do.
that out. Well, anyway,
and let me know. We'll review it.
Yeah, next time we'll do some show reviews now.
Definitely. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Always adding segments.
Fucking,
this podcast is continuously growing and evolving day by day, episode by episode.
This shit's gonna be legit.
So check with us every
Hopefully by season 2 we start doing some video podcasts.
Are we still gonna be doing this every week, or are we gonna do something
because now I got my set schedule, so I'm for sure good Wednesdays and Thursdays, because Wednesday I get off like late, but you're off, so we can do it after. And then Thursdays I'm usually off, so anytime Thursday we're
hear that, people?
Straight.
The boys are back in town.
Because like we said in the last podcast, the hiatus was due to a bunch of changes in life. I had I got my new job, and I had been working a lot, and now I finally got it. So I got settled in the job, and now I can work around the schedule.
Congratulations, Joseph.
And I think it's great because I think it works out.
I'm glad, and I'm very excited to see where your new position in life takes you into the future.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you, but I'm more excited to see where this podcast goes.
Definitely.
Fuck a 9-to-5 job. It's all about this type of shit. If I can make money doing the podcast or making beats or doing anything artistic that can test my artistic abilities, then I'd be more than fucking happy.
To be.
But all right, man. I wish us a lot of luck for tomorrow. Everybody else listening to this, you might hear it after the show's already fucking done with, but wish us some luck from the future.
Yeah,
from the future
to the past.
I think it's gonna go pretty good for the most part.
I see it happening.
But all right, man. Fucking, we're gonna wrap it up, get some rest, and then tomorrow we're heading up that show. Maybe we'll get some footy. Have that upload some clips of that. If you want to see some clips of the footy, make sure you're following my ass on the Instagram at Jedi_Killa_Vades.
And then also follow the podcast on.
Follow the podcast as well on Instagram at. I got the exact. Excuse me. I got a lot of. I'm burping a lot today.
Yeah, we've been drinking.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I'm not even like super drunk or anything.
You've been sitting on that baby for.
I look-y have. You're right. It's if you want to follow the podcast again, it's gonna be Who Is You, no space. WhoIsYou_podcast. That's on Instagram. You can find it. Honestly, our name's pretty easy to find. If you just Google us or Facebook, YouTube and Facebook and Insta are pretty much the main ones, other than SoundCloud and the podcast app, of course.
All right.
So check us out on there, man. Follow us on the Insta. And most importantly, though, I hope you guys are already listening to this on the podcast app, but make sure you follow us on the podcast app.
Give us a rate.
And SoundCloud. And rate us on the podcast app, man. We need some ratings on there. I know a lot of people don't really use that app, but, we're trying to get up on the podcast app because that's where it fucking matters, dog.
Yeah, if you listen on SoundCloud or wherever, leave us a comment.
That's cool, too. Yeah, that's cool, too. Leave us a fucking comment.
We always
show
like to
some
know
support
where
and
our
some love.
are at.
Exactly. Fucking,
There's a fart for y'all?
I thought that was the chair, dog. I was gonna let it slide it, but
nope. I gotta fucking be loud and proud up in this motherfucker. Like it's a gay parade up in this motherfucker.
Oh, careful with that.
Or a homosexual.
No, that's
encounter parade.
Just you saying anything in general can trigger somebody.
Oh, wow.
That's why I don't say shit no more.
I apologize.
You see what you fucking stupid. Never mind. Just saying
you
that.
Stupid cunt.
You stupid fuckers. No, I'm not saying like gays in general. I mean like everybody.
Now I offended the feminists.
God damn it. See, we can't do anything without offending anybody.
It's alright. I like that word. You can't take it from me. Cunt.
Whew.
It's a funny one.
Hey, they say it like nothing over there in the UK, so.
And right?
Yeah, they say it like
daft cunt.
You fucking cunt. Like if it's some like normal shit to say.
It is. Cunt to them is like bro.
Pretty much.
It's like, what's up, bro? What's up, you cunt?
Fuck yeah, I gotta take a bad piss. I'm gonna go ahead and end it already,
for sure.
I've been literally holding this piss since we started. I was like, when I was starting up the podcast, I'm like, I need a piss.
You felt it trickling.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I think I'll be okay. But like right now, it's like, bro, I'm gonna just go ahead.
It's like a fire hose that just got connected to a hydrant.
Basically. But anyway, guys. All right. Until the next time, guys. We hope you're having a good night. We sure as hell did.
Beautiful people.
Fucking like we said, we got this podcast back and rolling. Hopefully, I think the latest we'll have episodes out is every 2 weeks. Latest. If we can't do it every week, for some reason, I mean, it should be doable. Like I said, because my schedule's not like I got my set schedule now. Should be doable. Latest 2 weeks, but shouldn't be too crazy. But all right, guys. Until fucking next time. I'm Joe Mariscal.
And I am William Rodriguez.
And we don't know who the fuck you are.
Nope.
But we do know that you're listening to this podcast.
Yep.
And for that, We love you. And we appreciate you.
Also,
and until fucking next time.
Do what?
What?
I said, what we gonna do?
Yeah. All right.